Hey guys, welcome back to the channel on this beautiful Sunday morning. Today I've got the Timex Expedition North 100 meter solar quartz, and this is model number TW2V41600JR. And I've been meaning to check this thing out. I've never really been a Timex fan. I've never really liked their styles and or their build quality. So I was like, you know what, this looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and check it out, see what I think. And guys, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Let's check it out. All right, guys, we'll get into this thing, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like this or any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. As y'all know, I get a very small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so I definitely appreciate it when you do that. I'm not really a Timex packaging expert. This looks pretty plain, pretty simple, at least the outer watch sleeve, nothing on it. The inner watch box is kind of nice though, has a good feel to it. You got Expedition North and Timex branding all over it. Got some green mountains there. And I'm assuming this packaging is probably, very eco-friendly and all that good stuff. Pretty neat inner like watch pillow type of thing. And what you do is you go in here and you pop it open and it slides right off. Interesting watch, man. I didn't really think I was gonna like this because again, I've never really been a Timex fan. They've always felt really cheap to me. And some of their designs have just been a little bit bizarre, at least in my personal opinion. So I kind of went into this going, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not, but man, I'm really, I'm pleasantly surprised. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and give you all the 7 specs you need to know, then I'll put everything else down there in the description field. So you're looking at a 41 millimeter stainless steel case. It's 12 millimeters thick. It's 50 millimeters lug to lug. Looking at a 20 millimeter stainless steel bracelet. It's 100 meters water resistant, which is 330 feet. No idea what type of movement in here. It's not on the Timex website, but they do say you get a 4-month power reserve. And you do get a sapphire crystal with AR coating. So I was, kind of surprised about that. Again, all the other stuff checked down there in the description field, like it's got a screw down crown, it's 125 grams. Anyway, all that stuff is down there. So guys, I was, again, kind of on the fence about this when I was ordering it. I was like, you know what? Is this a waste of time? Some of y'all said, why do you review watches that you aesthetically don't like? And I do that sometimes just to get, just to kind of educate myself and maybe, it might be a watch that y'all like and I might be on the fence about it and or I might not like it, but you know what? I'll give it a shot, take a look at it. So that's why I do that. Sometimes I review watches that I'm just not a big fan of. I'm not a huge fan of these type of field watches, but this one for some reason, I take that back. I liked some of them, but this one for some reason really kind of caught my eye. I mean, it looks like literally all the rest of them, tell you the truth, but I don't know what it was about this one, but I just wanted to see what Timex would do with this kind of genre of watch. And again, I'm kind of shocked. Anyway, these came out about 6 months ago. And again, I'm not a big fan of Timex, but this one is really different. The cool thing is this is stainless steel, but I swear if you were to ask me to bet on it, I would say it's titanium. It feels incredibly light. It's some sort of like sandblasted stainless steel something, but it feels like titanium. I swear to God, I was looking on their website and it says stainless steel, but I was like, man, if I was a betting man, I would put, I'd put $100 on it being titanium. But it feels incredibly well built. It's a great looking watch, very legible with all those Arabic numerals. You got the triangle up there at 12 o'clock. Everything lines up. The second hand hits the mark right on the point. Look at that. It hits every mark right on the point. The bezel lines up, the dial lines up. It's an incredibly legible watch. The date window is a tad bit small, but you got a nice date, you got a little frame around that date window. Of course, you got the 24-hour inner chapter ring. Nothing special about the hands, nothing special about the second hand itself. The crown has a lot of knurling on it, which is really good, and it's a screw down crown. Again, kind of wasn't expecting that. Great feel on the crown, tons of knurling. There's your, I guess, Expedition North logo right there. There you go. Great action on screwing it back in. Nice solid stopping point, which is cool. This comes in multiple different colorways, by the way, and it also comes as an automatic. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. But so here's the rest of the case. I swear to God, I think this is titanium, man. But it's not. It just feels a lot like it. Here's the rest of the case. I mean, everything is brushed. There's no polish surfaces anywhere on the watch. Here's your bracelet. Got your 3-link bracelet. There you go. Not a fan of the stamped, scissor clasp, but this price point, it really doesn't surprise me. No big deal. You do have a couple of micro adjusts on either side of this clasp with this butterfly. It's kind of like a butterfly type of closure, but it's actually a scissor clasp. But anyway, you've got micro adjust on either side of it. There's the other side of the bracelet. Here's the back. You can see Expedition North, still got a couple stickers on it. It says it's Sapphire, got a Sapphire crystal, solar powered, yada, yada, yada. Screw down Caseback. I like that kind of like scalloping around the periphery of the Caseback. Makes it look kind of cool. Makes it look premium too. And this feels, I guess the biggest takeaway from this, guys, is it feels incredibly premium. I don't know how they did that. It just feels, really well built. And it's a good looking watch. I mean, again, this is like, just about every other field watch you've ever seen, except for maybe the fact that it is solar powered. And again, this comes in multiple different colorways, multiple dial colors. Again, it also comes as an automatic. You can get it on stainless steel. You can get it on leather. The multiple different ways you can buy this watch. And they're all going to be right around $189. They have a IP coated, like a black IP coated version, which I think is like $50 or $40 more. That's up to you. For me, IP coating always ends up fading away and kind of getting scratched. Then you see the base metal underneath. So I've never been a fan of IP coating either. But guys, there's really not too much to tell you about this watch because it's a pretty simple 3-hand solar powered watch. I guess the biggest thing, again, is the fact that it feels really good and it's good looking. It's simple. It's solar powered. I do wish I knew what type of movement that it had inside. Timex did not provide that on the website, as well as I don't know what type of lume this thing is using. And I went ahead and tested out the lume a little while ago before I started the review. And guys, it's the lume is not fantastic for sure. That's kind of an understatement, but it's not, it's not bad. So anyway, let me go ahead and try this thing on real quick. All right. It feels really good on the wrist. It fits right out of the box. Nice. Man, that's so light. Again, if you were to check down there in the description field, you'll see it's 125 grams. Really, really light watch. Good looking watch, man. I mean, would I take this over like a Seiko or a Citizen? Probably not. But I mean, I don't know. For a Timex, I think this is a fantastic watch. All right, let me go ahead and kill the studio light. Let's kill this monitor. Let's check out this lume. All right. Here we go. Now I know the hands are pretty decently lumed. It's just the rest of the dial that fades away really quickly. So there you go. So there are your hands. As you can see, the dial just doesn't have that thick of a coating of whatever lume they're using. And again, I apologize. It just doesn't state on their website what type of lume they're using and or what type of movement. I'm assuming it's probably the cheapest quartz, solar quartz movement they could find. So there you go. As you can see, well, to the naked eye, this lume is almost totally gone. But the camera picks up light a little bit better, so you can still see it on the hour and minute hand. But to the naked eye, the lume is totally gone. All right, let's go ahead and cut everything back on. Tell me what y'all think of this watch. If y'all, if any of y'all have one of these, what your experience has been with this watch. Has it stood the test of time? Do you still have it? What do you think of this thing, man? I really am also super impressed with this crown. Really great feeling screw down crown. Nice definitive crown pop. Super easy to screw back in, which I always appreciate. Great knurling on it. It's a nice watch. I mean, it really is a nice watch. I mean, this could be an alternative to a Seiko or a Citizen or something else. Let me know what y'all think, man. I really like it. I really do like this watch. That's why I'm definitely going to recommend it. And, Timex kind of surprised me with this one, man. So I've got it on my Amazon page. It's $189. I'll make sure to put that link down there in the description field for you. Again, multiple different colorways, multiple different strap options. And again, it also comes in an automatic if you want the automatic version. So guys, that's really been about it for this one, man. It's going to be a real quick review because it's not a very complicated watch. There's really no other features to tell you about. I mean, I like it, man. I really do. Anyway, guys, as always, make sure you like and subscribe if you like my content, and I hope that you do. You know, with Black Friday coming up, I've got a ton of stuff, an absolute ton of reviews on the way. So make sure you stay tuned. Got some really cool things coming. And guys, that's been about it for this one. As always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. I really appreciate what you do. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.